select, where, order by, or how can I sort the results by value? SQL standards say that rows may be returned from the base table in any order. You may use order by to sort the result table by one or more columns in ascending or descending order. See collating sequence discussed previously in SQL Database Basics. The order by clause is the last clause in a select statement. The order by columns do not need to be listed in the select clause. Behind each order by column name, you may specify ASC for ascending or DESC for descending. If you do not specify ASC or DESC, ascending is presumed by default. The group by and having clauses will be discussed later. The sort sequence for numeric data, dates, and times is obvious. Alphanumeric data with special characters is not so obvious. For example, which comes first, capital letters or small letters? Again, see collating sequence discussed previously in SQL Database Basics. If there are duplicates in an order by column, the duplicate columns will be in an arbitrary order unless a following column in the order by clause establishes a secondary sort sequence. Nulls are considered equal when sorted. It is up to the vendor's database to decide if nulls are less than or greater than non-null values. SQL allows you to use a relative column number in place of the column name in the order by clause. The relative column number points to the column name in the select clause. This practice is a bad idea because if you change the order of the selected column names and don't change the relative column number, then the relative column number points to the wrong column name. You can also reference column alias names. See Selected As column aliases, as discussed earlier. You may intermingle column names, alias column names, expressions, and relative column numbers. Now let's see an example. Here is an example of the order by command. The vendor table is shown at the top. We are selecting status and vendor name from the vendor table, and we want the data ordered by status first and vendor name second. In the first command, ascending order is implied by default. In the second command, ascending order is stated by entering ASC. Here you see that the results are sorted by status as the major sequence and vendor name as the minor sequence. We hope you found this information useful. Please come visit us at computerbasedtraininginc.com for courses with more examples and labs where you create and execute complete commands.